For daily Ask Reddit. r/ask Reddit. What was your is this bitch serious moment? If you like the video, drop a like and subscribe so you never miss a video. Used to work at Disney World. It's 9 AM and a lady comes into our guest services demanding a refund on her turkey leg because it tastes weird. We ask her details to process the refund. Turns out she bought it 3 days ago and was carrying it in her bag since. A woman claimed to have left her money at home while I was working one day after she ordered 2 sandwiches. They take about 10 minutes to cook. I said that's okay. When you come back they will be ready. She said she wanted the sandwiches first and that she'd be right back after she and her daughter ate because they live right around the corner. I said if you live right around the corner you'll be back before the sandwiches are done, but I can't give you food before you pay. She lost her shit on me. It was wild. She left with no food and didn't come back. A customer came to pay for some lessons and I swiped her card upside down, so I had to swipe it again. She caused a scene stating I charged her twice. I just sat there with a monotone I only charged you once every time she took a second to breath. A couple sat down at the movie theater 15 minutes into the movie. The lady sits right beside me and is holding a full conversation at full volume with the man barely acknowledging her. I politely ask her to lower her voice as it is distracting. She stares forward for 2 minutes before leaning over. Maybe if you weren't listening to my conversation, you wouldn't be distracted. I was too livid to even respond and the movie was ruined. 20 years ago, girl tried to fight me in a bar. All I did was look at her funny, unintentionally. I was going to the bar for a round of drinks and forgot the order. Happened to be looking at her when I was lost in thought. Anyway, she challenged me outside. I couldn't believe it. I'm 6'1", 220, and she was small. Anyway, the bouncer heard her and kicked her out. She was still in the sidewalk an hour later when we left. Followed me to my car pushing me and punching my back. It was surreal. I used to work at the register of my college campus store. People mostly came in to buy energy drinks / gum or whatever, but you could also buy like sweatshirts and even computers. But given most people only bought like one small thing, we didn't have carts or baskets anywhere for shoppers. Anyway, one day a woman comes in, a student's mom I'm guessing, and asks me for help to reach a sweater on the top shelf. I grab it for her and go to hand it to her, but she motions at me to hold on for it. She proceeded to walk around the store grabbing several items and then giving them to me to hold. She literally shopped for like 10 minutes using me as her personal shopping cart. Luckily I had a coworker in the store on the same shift, so he was able to handle the register. At the end of this whole ridiculous segment, she got a message on her phone, read it and said, "Oh, you know what, I actually have to go meet my son. I'll come back later to get the things I need." And then she left and I was left standing there with an armful of random shit that I then needed to go put back one by one. Like, mon woman. There was a girl in my class who was such an idiot and she would outwardly disrespect the professor all the time. This one time, while the professor was talking, she started to whistle. He stopped class in disbelief and asked her why she was doing it and why she was being disruptive, and she said it's a thing she does without even thinking, and then whistled again and was like, "See." I worked at arcade / bowling alley combo that served food like a full restaurant. My position had me deliver the food and take the dirty dishes to the back. So, there's a group of like 6 people bowling, and they ordered our sampler platter that had a little of everything from the appetizers menu. I bring this platter out and set it down asking if there was anything else they needed. Without really looking, this woman says we are good. I begin to turn around, and this woman grabs my arm and yanks me towards her like I was her kid and says, "Where the f are my chicken wings?" In disbelief of what was happening, I paused looking at her, then the platter, eventually saying, "They're right there, ma'am, in this little basket on the platter." She lets go and with a skeptical expression says, "HMM. Okay," as if she really didn't believe the wings were there. If I didn't hate working there and my shift was any farther from being over in 10 minutes, I would have spoken to a manager, but I didn't care enough to stay to get it sorted and just wanted to leave.